I love designer and I could never afford it, but now I do. Instead of buying a top.
My mum always says this, yeah. She said always buy your core stable pieces. And she did modelling, so she always was in and out of lots of different outfits. And she said actually her wardrobe was always just 10 key pieces. And then you rotate that. Yeah, she's very into staples.
And with things like, you know, Shop at Ella or the Real or Western Collective, you can buy literally, like, they're second hand, but most of the time they haven't come out of the box, and they're great quality. It's a completely different shopping and lifestyle experience when you start to make the change. And honestly, if anyone's like even a little bit tempted, just try it with the next few purchases that you have to make, and I honestly feel like you'll really notice the difference.
Yeah, I can relate in a very indirect way, but I was working in LA and I got the pleasure to work with Al Gore and the Climate Reality Project, and I was in Iowa at his training, and I was working with his foundation, but I had to take part in the training, so I got Climate Reality Leader certificate, so I can wear my little badge every day. I'm joking.
Oh my god, if I'd done that with Al, I'd be telling you.
But I actually sat there in the audience and I was fascinated, because like when someone, it's not only what he was saying, like all of these kind of, the way they say that things aren't shown on the news, like all of these stories of all these national tragedies and disasters that none of I never knew of, particularly because it was in America or South America. But just the training just taught me, obviously that was over, he's an incredible speaker, but actually just really simple ways to bring it back. Like you said, I felt overwhelmed for a day or two, and then I said, well, every time I go and design a project or buy clothes, I always check. It's kind of like an inner like checklist with myself. I say, is this sustainable? So actually by going to that, I didn't necessarily need to travel the world and become a climate reality leader, which would be amazing, by the way. I actually just bring it back to my day-to-day life, just being kind of mindful, like you say, just going how, like for example, when I designed a candle, I made it sustainable. So things like that, whatever way in your life you can do that, I think it's just bringing it back. And I think that's what you're showing people,